am the Alpha Omega, black flag swanger. Fuck a driveway, I'm in airplane hangars. Me and my gang popping champagne like play.
What is up, my fellow hip-hop heads and music lovers in general? My name is G-Vance and welcome back to my channel, where every Friday I take a look at some of the new albums being dropped by some of my favorite artists in hopes that you guys will like what I have to say about them, in hopes that I can get some of you into some new kinds of music. I got 2 albums to review today, so let's get right to it. Yes, I realize it's Sunday. What you gonna do? Fucking life. I don't want to make excuses. I was just I was just dealing with something over the weekend. But you know what? I'm doing it right now, so let's get right to it. So yeah, like I said, I got 2 albums I got to talk about today. And the first one I'm gonna be talking about is the album called Ghostface Killahs by the one and only Ghostface Killah. Yeah, I'm not shooting you. That's what it's called. So Ghostface Killah, he is a dude. He is one of the original members of the Wu-Tang Clan. For those of you that have never heard of the Wu-Tang, they are probably the best fucking rap group out there. So yeah, Ghostface Killah, he came out with this 13th studio album called Ghostface Killahs, and yes, his 13th studio album released on Friday the 13th. Like, what the fuck? What a fucking genius idea right there. Doesn't really have anything Friday the 13th related to it. It's not like a fucking spooky album, but it's it was just really fucking really clever how he did that. But this album, in my opinion, is probably one of the best shit I have ever heard from Ghostface Killah in a while. I usually don't really go into that much of high expectations when I listen to an OG rapper come out with some new shit, because to be honest, most of them, when they come out with new shit, it ends up being kind of garbage. It ends up being kind of not as good as they used to be. But I always have a little bit of high expectation for any of the Wu-Tang people to whenever they drop a solo shit, because for the most part they have never they never really disappointed me that much. So I was like, fuck yeah. I'm gonna give this a chance, and he impressed the fuck out of me. This reminds me of that old school fucking Ghostface Killah shit, because this man goes fucking in. Pretty much Ghostface Killah comes in to cause a lot of fucking controversy. And what I mean by that is that he says a lot of offensive stuff in this album, which I hope if the album does get really fucking popular, if everybody is talking about this album, then this man is in a lot of trouble, because a lot of people get really, really fucking offended. In 2019, people get really, really fucking offended, and a lot of people could argue. I could argue too. It's creative freedom. It's do whatever the fuck you want in your music, but at the same time, causing controversy in 2019 at least is a very, very bad idea to do. And who knows. I personally don't give a fuck, because in my opinion, controversy sells a lot of records. They fucking sell a lot of fucking good shit. It's the reason why Tupac was so famous. He talked about a lot of controversial shit. It's the reason why NWA was so famous, when they were fucking saying fuck the police, and I'll shoot somebody, or whatever the fuck. It's the reason why Eminem got so fucking famous, back then. It's the shit that Eminem was talking about in his past albums. It's that dude had no fucking chill. And Ghostface Killah pretty much has no fucking chill in this album either. I'm gonna be honest. He uses a lot of homophobic slurs, which I personally wouldn't do. I personally wouldn't say shit like queer or faggot to anybody, because I think that's sort of fucked up. But he does use a lot of homophobic slurs in this album. He doesn't necessarily target at the LGBTQ community. I'm pretty sure he is just insulting his competition, insulting the people that try to get at him, insulting the people that try to bring him down. and that I failed. He's pretty much just doing that, which is understandable. I'm pretty sure a lot of people, a lot of like rappers back then were calling, like they're like competitors, like homophobic slurs a lot. Again, it doesn't make it good, but it's just the style that hip hop is in. You know what I mean? And he also has no chill because he pretty much talks about all the people he fucking shot and all the people he will fucking show, all the people he will kill if he fucking, like, I guess if anyone like attempts him, I guess you could say. A lot of people, like, when they hear a rapper go all hard and whatnot, like, I feel like a lot of people would think that, hey, like, he's just joking around, this rapper isn't really about that. But someone like Ghostface Killah, someone who grew up in like a really like violent part of New York, like him being a part of Wu-Tang and whatnot, I'm pretty sure this man is not fucking around. It's like, Ghostface Killah pretty much sends a message to everybody in this album that Ghostface Killah is not the person you want to have bad terms with. It's not the person you want to fuck with, because if you have bad terms with him and he ends up catching you, like, this motherfucker will get you. He definitely was nobody to fuck with when he was a part of the Wu-Tang, back in the earlier days, and he definitely is not the person to fuck with now, as he releases his 13th album and says, hey, I may be in my late 40s right now, but I promise you I will fuck you up. So yeah, I guess that's pretty much the gist of the album. Like I said, it sounds like an old school type album. Him like rapping over like old school like rap beats and like old school like soulful shit. So it's pretty much for anyone that is a really really big for anyone that is an old head, then this album is definitely for you, and I feel like you will not be disappointed. I still don't know what my favorite track on the album is. I think it is still a tie between Conditioning and The Chase, because Ghostface Killah just goes fucking in it, especially in The Chase. The rapper Sun God is in that song, which for those of you that don't know, the rapper Sun God is actually Ghostface Killah's of his son. It's pretty much his first child he ever had, and he's rapping with his dad on this album, which is really fucking cool. But yeah, I'm so stuck in Conditioning and The Chase. Those two songs were fucking great. Every song in this album goes really fucking hard, goes in. So yeah, I guess that's pretty much all I really had to say. So with that being said, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed my review. Go ahead and follow me on Instagram down below as always. Name me for requests. Go ahead and follow Ghostface Killah on Instagram down below. His new album Ghostface Killahs is out now. Go listen to it if you haven't already. And with that being said, don't forget to like, subscribe, and click that bell down below so you don't miss any single upload that I do whatsoever. And don't forget to stay happy.
You could throw me in a lineup. Rough beard, thick knot, and my shines up. Mediterranean.